Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to share with you this new travel vlog, which is one of a 3-part series that covers my entire trip to Malaysia and Singapore that I took last month. So let's get into it. Traveling to Southeast Asia requires some serious planning, packing, and lots of mental preparation. I was going to be flying for the next 28 consecutive hours on 3 planes to arrive to my final destination, Johor Bahru, Malaysia. My first flight was with Emirates, heading to Dubai. When the plane pulled in, so many people were glued to the window because it was an A380, which, if you didn't know, is a huge double-deck, wide-body 4-engine jetliner, and it's considered to be the world's largest passenger airplane. With that many people on the plane, there is a lot of waiting around, so you do have to kill some time. It was finally time. I had my passport in tow and started making my way through this ginormous plane to get settled in for the long flight to Dubai. I decided to watch this monster plane take off on the monitors, and it was unreal. You barely felt any movement during takeoff. The best part of flying for me is catching up on some of my favorite shows, such as Downton Abbey. For the rest of this flight, I spent it sleeping, eating, and occasionally looking out the window. When there was daylight, of course. I woke up and we were rapidly making our descent into Dubai. Got up, grabbed our luggage, and made our way off this airplane. We had to quickly maneuver throughout the airport to figure out where we would be catching our next plane, which was on our way to Kuala Lumpur. I wasn't even in Dubai for 20 minutes, and my eye caught all of these shiny little trinkets that I just wanted to buy. Before I knew it though, I was getting another boarding pass scanned and bound for Kuala Lumpur, where I was trying my best to catch up on more sleep. I did some more eating, and of course, watched a little bit more TV. I got off the plane and immediately boarded another one for Johor Bahru. Yes, I was almost there. And from this little window, I can finally see Johor Bahru. Finally landed, we hopped in an Uber and headed to the hotel where we were staying at. We had plans to hang out with some family, which were all reuniting in Johor Bahru for a big surprise party. But first, we had to take in some sights along the way. So, what do you do when you get to Malaysia? Well, eat. That is the first thing you need to do. Experience the different food options, which are never-ending, by the way. First place I got to eat at was some traditional Szechuan at Misain restaurant. There were so many dishes, the food was phenomenal, and I ate way too much and felt like a stuffed crab at the end of the day. For breakfast, I had this delicious fish, which was tightly wrapped in a banana leaf, stapled on either end, and cooked over a hot grill. Not gonna lie, I think I ate 15 of these. I also found this drink that I was obsessed with called teo. What it is basically orange pico tea mixed with some condensed milk. When you get the tea, you have to make sure that you stir it so everything is evenly distributed, and then you take that first sip, and it is just absolutely wonderful. Some other interesting snacks are hokkien, which is a dried pork always in the shape of a square, and some chendol or ice kacang, and I think this one is actually a hybrid of both. I'll be honest, I was not adventurous and didn't want to try it, but apparently this was quite delicious. Next, of course, I needed some retail therapy. Everywhere I turned, there were so many things to buy and choose from. It was also Mooncake Festival time, and I was bombarded with so many flavor options. Even the local Starbucks had this adorable mooncake. I ended up buying some from Mama Bakery, and the girls at the stall were really adorable. Soon we were all on the bus and headed to that surprise party. In Malaysia, you drive on the opposite side of the road compared to North America. Truth be told, it takes a lot of time to get used to it. I did find it a little bit dizzying at first, but then I got the hang of it. The party went off without a hitch, and of course, the food was outstanding. This is just some of the sample of the items that we got to eat. As the night came winding down in Johor Bahru, it was time to grab a nightcap with, of course, some coaster therapy. The next morning, it was time to check out of our hotel and stay with some family members who have lived in Johor Bahru for over 30 years. While stuck in some traffic, I could not help but notice how clean the streets were when I saw this little old man cleaning it with a straw broom and straw hat. We kept driving until we reached our destination and was greeted by this cutie. His name is MacGyver. That's right, I said MacGyver. We became fast friends. It was really nice to spend some downtime after all that traveling that we had just done in a short period. I even got to tinker around on this old piano that I found in the house. The next day at breakfast, I got to eat some home-cooked goodness, sambal in Italy. It's so delicious and tastes even better when you eat it with your hands. Before I knew it, it was time to pack up, say goodbye, and head off to our next destination, which is just a 15-minute drive across the bridge, but with traffic, can be a little longer than that. We were headed to Singapore. Stay tuned for part 2 of this travel series of vlogs where I venture into beautiful Singapore. If you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.